Alrighty, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. Woke up today with like a pretty bad sore throat, hoping it doesn't get any worse. I'm currently heading up to the shop because I'm shipping out the original Sun and Moon table today. Super excited to get that out the door and taken care of. Okay, so we've made it back up to the shop. I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit and see if this headache passes, if a little sleep helps. The Sun and Moon coffee table is gonna be picked up around 3 o'clock, so I have a few hours to just stay low key and try to recoup. All right, so we got the Sun and Moon table shipped out. It's all gone now. Should be there in like the next few days. I'm probably gonna call it a day in the shop right now just because my head hurts so bad. I'm not gonna think straight or do anything right, so I'm gonna call it a day in here and go back to sleep. Alrighty, good morning everybody. Had a good sleep in the back of the truck here. Feeling a little bit better. Throat's clearing up, headaches a little bit better. So I'm dropping off this van at a mechanic because it needs new motor mounts like really badly. So I'm gonna take it up there, leave it at the shop while I do my work, and hopefully it all gets fixed up pretty quickly. With that being said, nothing to it but to do it. Back of the van's all set up. Gonna get on the road now. Alrighty, so we made it up to the shop. I'm gonna go ahead and put what I need inside of the shop for the day, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bring the van over to the mechanic. Alrighty, so we got the van right there, leaving her off at the shop. I'm gonna walk back up to my wood shop. Okay, so as you can see, we're back here in the shop. First order of business, I'm gonna make some chicken noodle soup because I haven't eaten it in like the last 36 hours, and I'm starting to get really hungry now, so gotta fight this cold. Alrighty, so first order of business today is gonna be to unclamp this guy and rough cut out the shape of the U. So I got all the spacers taken out and you can kind of see how the form's gonna work in there. Okay, so the glue's been removed here. As you can see, the grain's coming out really nice. So now I'm gonna trace on this template and we'll rough cut out the shape of the U. Alrighty, so we've got the rough cut done now, and you can see it's starting to take form. I'm really happy with the way it's coming out. Next step of the process, I'm gonna take it over to the table saw and just trim off these excess on the sides. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned up all of these edges right down to the line that I drew. And here I chiseled out corners just because it's really tough to get in there with the jigsaw blade. But I think it's looking pretty good now. Only thing left to do is to sand it all down to really fine grit and start hitting it with a round over bit. So I found a little crack here in the wood, a little splinter that I'm gluing back on. It should set in the next hour or so. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead because I got these new sanding discs, the 40 grit. So I'm gonna go ahead and start hitting these with them and taking off all the residue that I'm left with from the glue up. All right, so I just got word from the shop that my van is ready with the new motor mounts in and some new spark plugs. Hopefully the vibration is better. They said it wasn't too much better, but I'm hoping, it feels better once I'm driving. We'll see. Don't really know what else to do at this point, so hopefully it's all right. There she is, $700 later. They said there's still the vibration we're about to see now. how bad this is. Okay, it does seem to be a little bit better. At least there's that. And I got the light working up here now too. I'm gonna turn those off and a little horn. Sweet. All right, you know, not a total waste of $700. At least it's somewhat fixed. Still a little vibration here, so you can probably hear, but. Okay, so we're back in the shop now. These pieces have gotten a nice sand down. This one, the sun of the sun and moon's looking pretty damn good. The moon still needs a little bit of work, but I'm trying to get the U finished up. Here's where we're at on this. I glued up this little splinter that was starting to come off, so it looks pretty good there. I'm gonna go ahead and chisel out all of these little extra glue pieces that ended up in between the slats. So I got my work cut out for me there. Alrighty, so I hit it with a round over, but this bit is starting to get a bit dull, clearly as you can see, because it's starting to burn a lot. Okay, so I sanded off most of the burn marks. It's looking pretty good. It's about 6 o'clock here already, or almost 6:30 now. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the shop a bit, dust off the table and everything, and then we'll get going back to Boulder. Alrighty, everything's cleaned up, closing up shop for the day. So I went to Crunch Fitness, got a quick shower in. Now I'm at Teddy's. I made or warmed up a meal prep that I made earlier this week. All right, so we're in the back of the truck for the night. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the bed. All right, so we got it all set up. I'm gonna click on the heater here. So we'll leave that there for a second, let the heat circulate, and we'll be good for the night. Okay, so heater ran for a little bit. It's nice and warm in here now. I'm gonna call it a night. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and peace out.